What's going on, people? This your boy DJ A-Ron alongside my brother, as always, Cornbread, for episode 218. That's right, 218 of them things, man. We like to welcome all you first-time listeners, last-time listeners, or whatever y'all want to call it, to the A Squared Podcast, www.asquaredpodcast.com. For all information, please visit us there at A Squared Podcast on YouTube. Please visit us there for your videos. Streaming on all DSPs, man. You can listen to us on iHeart, Podcasts, Apple, Amazon, everything, man. Just type in A Squared Podcast. Plus, on top of that, we'll put the links in the description, so make sure you guys check us out. Again, this is episode 2. There's a lot of things that has been going down over the course of the past few days, Antonio. First of all, how are you, and where would you like to start?
You done with your intros?
I'm
Rest in peace, bro. It's every week. Rest in peace to those individuals who lost their life on an airplane this week, bro. DC, over 60 to 70 individuals, man. And then you also had Philly that just happened a day or two ago, too. So I don't know what's going on with the sky, bro. What's up with the air?
I'd like to start out by saying this. About a year ago, I started seeing a bunch of videos of planes. It was like almost, they didn't hit each other, but it was like almost stuff just kept happening. And I was very confused by this because, it's all these close calls. Even with planes that are taxiing, they're literally, their wings are clipping each other. It's like something consistently is going on. And I said to myself, man, I hope that something, doesn't happen. That's all you can really do is just hope. And then we start seeing stuff like the Malaysian Airlines and, even though those overseas flights, we start seeing those things. I was like, man, I hope we don't, like this trend, whatever is going on, I'm hoping that, we just don't continue going down this path.
Yeah, and it's statistically the safest way to travel, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So when people are already nervous to fly anyway. So when the safest way to travel is starting to not look a little shaky. Remember over the winter, the planes was sliding off the runway or couldn't take off because it'll freeze or a jet engine blew out and stuff. So I don't know, man. Just
the one plane we just seen, they were finally able to land, but their landing gear didn't work properly, and it slid into a wall. Like, why was the wall there? You know what I mean? Like I guess they have been saying that they needed to remove that, and they had not done it. So it's just been, this is a tragedy. I don't know how this could have even happened.
And it's still too early to tell on, let's say, whose fault it is. But if you're traffic air controlled, like that's a stressful job as it is, bro. I think that's why inherently it's a lot of money. There's a lot of money that you get for having the job. But I think they say like you can only work like a couple hours and then they make you take a nap or something like that. And then you get back in there, during your work schedule, because of how stressed the type of level it is, man. So I don't know if that was an issue. And I was also thinking, do you have to listen to the air traffic control? I think it's for safety you should, but I don't know. When you get in a plane, is the radio already on and the pilots have to listen to it? Can they turn it off? Or can they forget to turn it on? Or they be like, nah, I ain't listening to you. Let me take off or land.
I'm sure they have to.
I would assume. Hey, we say we have to do stuff, but you don't have to murder somebody, but people do it every goddamn day. So
and then
I don't know the rules.
Plane radars and stuff like that. It was so much stuff happening. I was trying to listen to everything. So forgive me if I'm wrong here, guys, but I was hearing that the airplane radars and stuff will turn itself off once it gets to a certain height. It'll turn itself off so it doesn't confuse itself with other planes in the area. So if it's like one thing will turn off, and one thing will turn on to communicate with another airline because they're so low, anyway.
Is that same technology with helicopters though? I don't know, right?
And
because
it could be.
I don't know how you, even in a helicopter, first off, you're around airplanes, so you're going to lose that every time.
Yeah.
And then you just taking off. Like you don't hear it, you don't see it. Like this is way bigger than you and louder than you.
Straight in front of you on a clear night.
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's too.
And to all the people out there that's saying, it's a lot of disgusting things going around, man. I'll just say, like, people saying, well, we got to look at the DEI hires and see if these people were qualified to work in air traffic control. We got to see if these people were qualified were they qualified to fly the plane? Like, first of all, there are people that's dead. Why are we jumping to the most disgusting way to look at this? And then the last thing I'm going to say is, I think it's important for me to say this. Bro, we are a disgusting race, bro. I'm so serious. How many times are y'all gonna show us the video of these people dying? And how many times is people finna watch this stuff? Like, I saw it because I clicked the video. I'm like, what's going on? But like now they're showing, well, we got a different angle. Well, we got this, we got this. And the views are just going crazy. People are making edits. It's really disturbing, actually, that we like to see death.
When the CEO of what is that, healthcare, or the healthcare CEO got murdered and stuff,
United
and
Healthcare,
people had angles of that. They sent it to me. I look at it and scroll past it. I'm not watching that. Like,
no. Why would I want to put that trauma?
Know the movie. I know the movie. Why am I don't need to watch that.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it, man.
And it's like we're just like, it's kind of been that way for a long time. Like we grew up, me and you, we was watching the fights, bro. We was seeing the World Stars, you know what I'm saying? We was seeing all that stuff.
Well, I mean, we grew up on the R. Kelly tape. All those just crazy child pornography stuff that you don't even think, well, we were kids, we're not thinking like that. But it's like, it's sick out here, bro. Yeah. I mean, think of the shit, OnlyFans. Yeah. There's millionaires just by looking at people's feet. Like, it's crazy, dog.
Speaking of OnlyFans, I'm glad you said that. Rest in peace.
You got one?
Rest in peace.
You got one? You use your left or your right foot?
No, bro.
Oh,
no
okay.
foots.
Oh, okay.
No foots. In this case, that's funny that you say feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. Rest in peace to the young lady who lost her life in Brazil shooting OnlyFans content.
How'd she lose her life shooting content?
Friend of mine sent me some files. Open the files, bro.
Magically, you open it, though. That's
shout out to my guy Matrix, man. He sent
why are you snitching?
Because I got to, bro.
No,
he sent the files, bro.
No,
he sent the
Matrix,
files.
No,
he sent the files, bro.
Hey, Aaron said that, not A Square Podcast.
It said, rest in peace. I said, what happened? Article read, rest in peace, a young lady who lost her life in Brazil shooting OnlyFans content on a balcony during a threesome.
2 girls and a guy, or 2 guys and a girl?
Bro, I didn't watch the video, bro.
Yeah, I bet you didn't.
I didn't watch the video, but I know she fell deep.
She was on the balcony or holding on to the balcony?
On the balcony and fell over. So getting stroked over a balcony is a hell of a way to...
So the cameraman... Oh, so they probably put the camera... So they lost the camera too, or was it like up top shooting down?
We might have to research the files, bro.
No, ain't no we. Ain't no we.
Let's see what's going on here.
Let us know next week. That's crazy.
So she tragic, bro. Tragic. Like, how do you explain that? Like,
I mean, actually, that's the best way you can explain it. It's on video. Like, that actually helps you out, because now, like, they could have been charging the man for murder, or the man and the woman.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we need to see if they did this on purpose, bro.
With an extra pump, you know what I'm saying?
They did that. That's not good, bro.
Yeah, rest in peace to her.
That's a bad way to go out.
I mean,
bad way to go out.
I don't know.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Hey.
You came in this world.
If I have a heart attack while I'm in there, just know my casket, I'm smiling. Speaking of that, bro.
All right.
Last week I worked a lot of hours. It was a snowstorm in Atlanta. So, I'm essential staff. To the people who know me know what I do, but the listeners, they don't, just understand I'm essential staff. And I worked a lot of hours. So that means I had to stay in a hotel for 2 or 3 days, bro. So I didn't even go home because I was stuck, basically. Man, that last day, I saw my hotel room, saw that bed, and went to sleep. I went to bed early, too, like 8:30, bro. And, my bedtime usually 9, 10 o'clock. 9:30, 10 o'clock. All I hear is, I said, oh, I'm late because I have to go to work. I look at the clock. It said midnight. I'm like, what the fuck? Fire alarm at the hotel. DJ, I said, that's a fire alarm. It's midnight. Let me turn my back to the door, to the fire, and snore again. Bro, stop it, bro. They would have found me crispity crunchity with a smile on my face, though. I wasn't getting up.
Sometimes I wonder about you, bro. I wonder if you just want to talk to death. Like, I've never met anybody that's just willing to die. You're the only person that, first of all, bro, you looked a person with a gun pointed to your face, your body, and you asked them, what are they going to do with that?
He answered it. What did he do? Nothing. Pump fake.
Hey, man, you better chill out.
But
one of these days, somebody gonna take you up on your offer.
But hey, I'm on borrowed time anyway, bro. Bro, we made it through the mud. Our statistics is low. So we all, I live my life every day, bro.
My
I don't know,
God.
but yeah, I made a business decision, bro. I was gonna burn up that day. I wasn't getting out that bed, bro.
Honestly,
I went right back to sleep,
fire
bro.
alarm and sleep is crazy.
Hey, that shit went off. They turned it off somehow. I guess it was a false alarm, but
God bless all the people in LA, man.
yeah,
Fires are
facts,
still going on.
facts.
A lot of people losing a lot of things, man.
So that brings up something that I want to talk about, man.
All
So
right.
DJ, you can cue it up in a second. We just talked about a lot of tragedy. First off, and this is in a week, and that's way more tragedy than I'm sure that we even know that's out there, right? To our listeners, I'm sure maybe you lost somebody, maybe somebody's going through something, or maybe you're going through something. But there was a clip that came out. I mean, I'll discuss it after you play it. That really touched me, and I wanted to share this to our listeners, man, because we might need to break this down and then understand it. So, DJ, whenever you're ready, man.
If you can list the fucked up things that have happened in your life and you can put that on a list and you somehow made it past all of this to be in a position where you can still go make some stuff happen, that's what you have in common with every hero of every story, of every autobiography, of every... Is that, is how much happened to you that should have broke you, that did not break you, so that you were able to then fucking ride. Amen. Amen.
So to the listeners out there, that's Katt Williams on a
He was on Theo
podcast,
Von.
Theo Von's podcast. Before I go into breaking this down, Katt Williams should do an interview once a year, every year from now on.
It's like a staple
he could
now.
tour. He could tour every day. I don't care about none of that, right? I've seen him live and he tours all the time, right? But I think this podcast has like 7-8 million views and it's only been out for 3 days, right? And then last year, 2024 in January, he was on Club Shay Shay, right? And did the same thing. It was 100 million, 200 million. But I think he just has, we should start protecting the people that have those type of jewels, who think outside the box, right? Who are positive. Or to me, he doesn't stir up the pot. He just speaks his truth. It's not clickbaity-ish, right? Especially in this world, people just say outlandish stuff, right? Hopefully, we could put a petition that Katt Williams has to do an interview every January, every year. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get that out there, but
somewhere with somebody.
yeah, he drops jewels, man. But what he said in that, man, I resonated with me and with the people around me, man. I understand that people have been through a lot, bro. There's 10-year-olds out there who've been through hell. I went to the dentist and she said her grandson, which I think he was like 8 or 9, just had cancer and he just beat it, right? Imagine going through cancer at 8 or 9, bro. Like it's phenomenal. So people are fighting every day. And think about, like he said, that puts you in common with all the Batman, Superman. You know what I'm saying? Who lost parents. Damn near Spider-Man loses Aunt May every movie. Like, come on, man. So if you lost somebody or you're going through it, just understand, bro, that you're not the outlier. You have people you could talk to, a roadmap out there, and you could try to follow that. And just understand that A Square Podcast out here to support you, man. But DJ, what'd you think about the clip or anything like that?
Yeah, well, first of all, I've listened to the entire, I watched the entire interview. That's the first time I've ever even watched Theo Von. I've seen clips before, never watched anything. It was amazing. And again, yes, I totally agree with you. Katt should definitely 100% once a year, because he has so much knowledge and like he's been through a lot too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I totally agree with that. People have been through a lot, and and especially over these past 5 years, I would say, with us going through a pandemic, losses with family members, just death surrounding everybody, but we still here. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to keep going. So yeah, I love what he was saying. I absolutely love it.
Great. Yeah, thanks for playing that clip, man. Anything else you want to talk about with that?
Yeah, I was going to say, man, let's talk sports real quick, because we did have some picks. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. I said give me the Commanders for the upset. I seen a 17-minute drive. They scored 3 points, and the Eagles said, watch this. They had no answer for Barkley, bro. No answer for him. He is truly incredible to watch. You know, I love Derrick Henry. There's a lot of running backs I really like. Montgomery's dope, but he's kind of showing that it's like levels to this, because you listen to, like, when he's mic'd up and stuff like that, some of the things that he's saying, that he's seeing the defense, he's like, okay, I can see what I can do right here. I can, I think I can make it over here. I'm going to cook this. Like, he can see it. It's almost like listen to him talk is like listen to a quarterback call the game. You can tell he's extremely knowledgeable, and it definitely is dope to watch. So we got our people in there, bro. Kansas City is in, and we got the Eagles. And this is a rematch, correct? Because they played each other before, right?
About 2 or 3 Super Bowls ago. Yep.
Yeah.
And Kansas City won.
Yeah, what's your thoughts, man? What's up with you?
First off, Colts Nation, bro. Go Colts, bro. That's first off before we even discuss any of these buffoons. I called it on this, right? I called the Chiefs and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Do you want to say our picks now, or you want to wait till next week before the Super Bowl? What you want to do?
I'm going to give a half a pick now. Half a pick now.
Well, all right. Well, I'll give my pick. You wait for your half a pick. So my pick hasn't changed. When the playoff teams were decided on who's going to make it, I had the Chiefs winning again. And it's not because I think that they're the better team that were even out there. I think because you have to beat the champs. So until somebody beats them, I can't assume that they're going to lose. Just how, when we go to Vegas, I bet on Floyd Mayweather. I didn't care who he was facing. If it's Floyd Mayweather, I'm going to put my money on him until somebody shows me they can beat him. John Jones, I'm going to put my money on John Jones till somebody shows me they can beat him. It doesn't matter if they look better. They still got to do it. And so I do have the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. Now, how they're going to do it, they've won in different styles, ran the clock and scored 10 points, 10 to 17 points and won. They haven't scored over 30 points in the whole season, but now in the playoffs, they're putting up 35, 40 points, right? It's crazy. And so they've done it with running the ball, passing the ball. Kelsey, put up 150 yards one game and then 5 the next. I don't know. Like, they're inconsistent, but the one thing that they are consistent is winning, bro. So I got them. I don't know how they're going to stop Barkley. But then again, I don't know how anybody stops Mahomes either. Mahomes has been doing what Barkley's been doing for years. So I don't know. It's going to be exciting. Always, every Super Bowl to me is exciting. I'm going to watch. But
I got the refs winning.
Okay. For who, though?
I got the refs winning.
Okay.
For whoever they want to win. And they sure like that light-skinned boy over there in Kansas City. Throughout the season, they like him. Now, Jalen been trying to dress up. He looked like Nino Brown every now and then.
He do.
He wilding for it. But, yeah, like you said, man, at this point, betting against Patrick Mahomes is just, that's funeral time, bro. And unless he loses the game, which means he's the one that's making mistakes, I can't pick against him. And he don't make mistakes.
Funny thing is, neither did Christian McCaffrey last year. He had one of the best seasons that any running back has had, dual threat. And then in the Super Bowl, his ass fumbled. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
it's
true.
like we've seen this before, unfortunately, against the Chiefs, and they find a way, man. But I'm with you, though. I hear you.
If the Eagles lose, they need to call Tom Brady and have him come back and help them win.
That's the only person that can beat him.
He's the only one that can beat Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Or I wonder if Eli Manning can. You think Eli Manning could beat Patrick Mahomes?
I'm not gonna put it past him. He plays his best when it's Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah,
he plays his best.
Sure.
But if it's the season, he's throwing 29 interceptions. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Now, let's move on, if you will, to stay in sports.
Can we talk about halftime of the Super Bowl?
Oh, let's go.
So to the listeners out there, Kendrick Lamar is going to be halftime, and he announced that he's going to bring SZA along during his halftime performance. And they're going on tour, too. So I'm sure, this will springboard him. I'm sure he's made $1 billion last year anyway, 2024.
Absolutely.
But, you excited for the halftime? You think he's going to live up to the hype? What? You think he's going to play certain songs? What's your take on that?
My take, I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. One thing Kendrick Lamar is artsy. Like, he's an art type of dude. So you're going to get art, you're going to get energy, you're going to get some wow moments. I really, truly believe you're going to see some wow moments. It will not surprise me if, obviously, we're Black History Month. It's not going to surprise me at all if we get some type of band out there. And I believe that band performs the Not Like Us. We haven't seen the Not Like Us, promotion during this run with him, coming out for the halftime show. But just a few days ago, they released a teaser, and then I saw another teaser that you heard the instrumental of Not Like Us playing. So I absolutely positively think that it's going to be a wonderful show. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, man. And here's the thing, SZA can sing, bro. Like, her voice is phenomenal. So when they do, the him and her song from the I can't All the Stars from the Black Panther.
Yeah, they got a couple
movie.
songs together.
Yeah,
they got one on
but
this
I'm
last
sure
album,
they're
too.
gonna play that one.
Yep.
I'm sure they're gonna do that. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm really excited. What about you?
I think the controversy is going to be, is he going to play Not Like Us or not? And then how long is he playing that, right? Like, is he going to get to the pedophile verse, or is he going to get to the chorus? Is he going to run it back to back? Like,
We gonna hear wop, 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 wop. We
yeah,
gonna hear
but
that.
then is he going to play it again? You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't know.
no, he's not doing
He's
that.
winning. Hey, he can do what he wants. He didn't get paid for this. He can do whatever he wants. So it's like, Drake don't like this guy.
No, he's not good.
He's not good, man.
not
It
good.
don't matter. He can't stop that train, man. So I'm excited to see it. And I think the commercials is already sold, was it 8 million, like for every 30
Wow.
seconds now? I think the Fox is at selling increments of 30-second commercials, and then you got to pay 8 million for it. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm always excited for the Super Bowl because of football. Halftime show, it is what it is to me because of their artists, but I love the commercials. I love the movie trailers that play during that time. Even though streaming's out now, they just play it before the Super Bowl. But I don't know. I'm excited. So next week's Super Bowl, so we'll talk about it, man. But
Yeah.
hey, we'll see. What you got, DJ? You want to stick with
absolutely.
sports?
Let's stick with sports just for a second. So I went to visit some friends over the weekend, and we was chilling, having some drinks. One of my homeboys put on a game. We're sitting there, we talking. I didn't know what was playing, but I was hearing it. All of a sudden, I hear, and in comes Bronnie James. All right, there's a standing ovation for Bronnie James. Now, I look over, they're playing Philly in Philly, and they're clapping for Bronnie. I said, that's not good. Either they know he's ass and they want him to be in there, or they just want to they just want to see this magical moment. And my guess would be they know he ass, so they couldn't wait to see Tyrese Maxey do what he does, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this. I watched basketball all my life. I've seen bust. I've seen great players. I've seen players I don't think should be, on the court, or they're not ready or whatever. I have never seen such horrible basketball play by a player in my life.
Elaborate.
And I'm not teasing, because this is my team. This is the Los Angeles Lakers. Them drafting Bronny, I never had a problem with them. Them drafting him at the 55th pick on the second round, I never had a problem with. We don't remember the 55th pick of nobody ever in life. So that doesn't do anything for me. But he looked very confused. He didn't know where to go on the court. He was bumping into his own players, and he was just losing the ball. He was doing everything wrong. Everything that you could do wrong, he was doing it. There was one time Anthony Davis was standing at the three-point line looking for a guard to give the ball to, and Bronny went away from the ball to the corner and just stood there. It was just so much. He looked really awful, Antonio. Now, granted, the next night he played, I think he had 5 points, went like 2 for 7. Either way, when I hear Bron talk about we need more players so that we can win, we need to make a move. When I hear Anthony Davis say we need a big man, we need to make a move. Stop experimenting with players that don't need to be on the court so y'all can win these games so that you can try to make the playoffs. Right now, we're not looking good. So why are we playing people who don't deserve to be in the game, in my opinion, when you have a Cam Reddish on there, when you have Rui more time? You know what I'm saying? Like, give Reeves more time. You give him 15 minutes away to somebody who should not be on the court. And he is developing in the league, in the G League. He's developing. But
He had like 31 the other day,
he
didn't
had
he?
30 the other night. Yeah, like he is developing. Keep his ass away from this team, because this doesn't look good, bro. It looked absolutely awful. And I got to say that. It looked bad. Y'all go check out the highlights. It looks really bad. So that's what I wanted to say. So
I'm with you. I don't know. I haven't seen, I don't watch basketball till after football's over. So I haven't seen any games to even elaborate on who's doing what. Like, what place are they in? LA. Are they
last
in the West?
and last.
Damn, boy.
It's not good. It's not good, Antonio. Like, the West is strong. The West is really strong. Actually, the East and the West is strong. Usually it's one side, that's tougher than the other. But right now, You got your Grizzlies. It's so many different teams. Like OKC is killing. Denver is killing. Like these teams are elite teams. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers are not elite. It looks really bad. It looks awful. So, and also I want to talk about Jimmy Butler if we can for a few minutes.
Go ahead.
Jimmy Butler, you about 1 to 2 seasons out of the league, bro. This is not good. I get that he wants his money. I guess that he wants to be traded. This is ugly on him. I'm looking at him.
The listeners might not know who that is. DJ,
Jimmy
who is that?
Butler is a player that plays for the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler played for the Bulls. He left out of there. He went to Minnesota. He pushed his way out of there. Now he's in Miami
He went to
where
the 76ers.
Went to the 76ers. He pushed himself out of there. Now he's on Miami. He's been to Eastern Conference Finals. He's been to 2 finals. He left them there. So he is a baller. Let's be clear. But right now, if I'm not mistaken, he's averaging like 13 points, and he's doing everything to hurt the team. He's not doing anything to help the team. So they've been doing nothing but suspending him, showed up, said he was going to take his own plane to a game. They said, no, stay home, suspended him indefinitely. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony for coming out and saying, it was funny at first, you know what I'm saying? Like he's doing what he got to do to get out, get to another team. Please believe me, the NBA will X you out. They'll get you out of there. And, you know, Jimmy it's just not looking good, man. I don't know if you've been seeing the headlines and the stuff, but Antonio, it's not a good look, bro. And there's not a lot of teams that can just trade you everybody they got for somebody they don't know that's going to buy in.
And he's one of those like max players too. So you got to pay a pretty penny to get him.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, it's ugly out there. Good luck, Jimmy Butler, man. What else you got for us, Antonio? I got something I want to dive into, but I want to be mature first.
Well, let's talk about somebody else who needs good luck.
Okay.
P. Diddy's going to have a roommate soon.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, he's been locked up for damn near since September, but his jail cell is like a 2-bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like he a billionaire, so he got a 2-bedroom cell, right?
We're watching the doc, by the way. I fell into it last night. I'm sorry, Antonio. We're watching the doc.
He has like one of those, like he has a room already made, but he don't go in there, right? It's just like, I don't need it, but you know, it's just there just in case he get visitors, you know, to come in his cell. Now he's going to have a roommate where he got to remove his shit out of there because somebody's coming in there, bro. They finna be joining him. To the listeners out there, if you don't know, the past couple of days, this is hot off the presses too. Allegedly, there was a individual named Justin Tucker. He is a kicker for the Ravens, Baltimore Ravens. First ballot Hall of Famer. Yes, for a kicker. First ballot Hall of Famer. Beast. He boosts that thing. 67. I think he had the record with 67-yard field goal, bro. Monster leg. This year he was ass. He was terrible. Fall from grace. But that's football. Maybe his leg ain't got it. Maybe he's older. We don't know. My man has been alleged to have about 6 or 7 alleged sexual assault cases against masseuses. We've seen this before with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I don't understand. There are literally a profession out there for you. There's a profession for you. I don't get this. I don't get this. So you don't go to the profession out there that's already established, that's been around since day one. It was Adam and Eve and then this profession. They're the third rung in humans. You don't go to that profession. You like, nah, I don't care about that. Let me attack and do this foul shit to masseuses? Unappropriate grinding, getting naked, getting aroused, throwing your towel like, oh, it just fell off, rubbing yourself.
I'm about to get us canceled.
Leaving puddles of unknown substances on the table. Like, what are you doing? Come on, man. This is disgusting work. I don't know. It's gonna get ugly for my mans, bro. Allegedly, if he did do it. But you guys can go look up the story. Like I said, his name is Justin Tucker. He's a kicker for the Baltimore Ravens, which I don't understand how he's still a kicker now. But maybe they're going to wait till after the Super Bowl to suspend him or whatever. But DJ, if you're going to say whatever you want, you going to give you your 5 minutes, or is it going? Can you keep it?
It's going to take long.
Can you keep it?
I'm going to keep. Hey.
All right.
I'm going to get us out of here.
All right. To the listeners out there, DJ's going to get his 5 minutes. He might not even need it, but If you don't want to hear something inappropriate or you have kids listening to this podcast, put them in
That's
the
a
other room.
disclaimer.
Put them in another room. They can play their video games or tablet for a couple minutes and they can come back and view the show. But got to give you that precursor. And what he's about to say is Aaron. That has nothing to do with A Square Podcast or Cornbread, bro. DJ, floor is yours, man.
All right, I'm going to give y'all 4 seconds.
No Tucker either. That's what we got to call this part. No Tucker. It's not no Diddy anymore. It's
Justin
no
Tucker, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs,
Deshaun Watson.
Brother Love, Deshaun Watson, and anybody else out there, put your dick up. All you got to do is put your dick up. It's not that hard, dog. Pause. It's just put it up.
There's people out there who don't want it up. I'm confused. Like, find them. There's people out there who don't want you to do that. Go with them.
It makes no sense. Like everybody I named has unlimited fun. Unlimited fun. Y'all can go to Amsterdam any day of the week, but y'all go to the Holy Land. Y'all will go to the Holy Land and do sins. Explain that. I don't get it.
They the ones who eat the forbidden fruit. Like, you got all this food over here, but God said, just don't eat that. You got all this. They be like, all right, cool. And they go over there.
And they go right over there.
I don't get this shit.
You gonna die or you going to prison for life. Ain't no in between if you go over here. But if you go over here, you can get lobster, pizza. You could do, you know what I'm saying? You can go to parties, lamb chop. Come on, anything you want and live good. They be like, man, but what if I don't die? No. There is no in between. Die or jail.
There's places out there that will let you do what you want to do.
And it's unlimited.
I don't understand it.
It's unlimited.
And after you shoot your shot, let's say you created in your head that you could do what you want, and you shoot your shot and the shit didn't go how you thought, there wasn't nothing in your brain like, oh shit, I'm wrong. I'm tripping. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad they got me back. Hopefully they don't tell. You continue expunged or expelled from a massage parlor, and there's multiple ones. They got your picture up. You ever went to a prison place and they got like those wanted posters, and you're like, damn, man, they really looking for them. They got a bounty. Your face is up in different places in Baltimore.
Yeah. How bad does that look? You walk in there and see yourself,
and you back again, probably disguising yourself and shit. He got a mustache.
You got the COVID mask on.
You got the COVID mask. Hey, no, that ain't me.
That ain't me.
Hey, me.
That ain't me.
I got all cash though.
Let me scoop myself up. Get in there.
You want an hour massage? No, they gonna take an hour. Give me 10 minutes.
That's all it takes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
No, sir, we don't do that. Yeah, you do.
You will.
Where's I don't know, what do they call them? Karens. Where's Karen at?
And
Karen let me do it last time.
And then lastly, a man's. How are you leaving substance there if she didn't do it? So she did do it. So you tried to get her to do it. She didn't do it. You went ahead.
Can you step out the room for me?
Mary?
Can you step out of the room for me?
Imaginary. He closed his eyes.
Hey, that's the oil right there? Right there? That's the oil? Leave them towels. You got a house for this. You got your car for this. You gotta buy a hotel for this. Like, why are you messing with these nice people?
I got nothing. That was my 5 minutes. I hope I didn't hurt nobody. Hope I didn't hurt anybody. Now, this next one might get us out of here, but we're going to try to be as mature through this collectively as possible because there's something real going on. The mass deportations has begun. I just came back from Chicago, bro. I rode past a Home Depot. Parking lot was empty. But nobody outside Menards. Downtown looked pretty damn clean. I can tell you that much. Where they at, Trump? Where are they at? You cannot be hiding this. Now, guys, I'm trying to be mature here. I have to ask this question. Why was Dr. Phil on the streets of Chicago trying to round up illegal immigrants, bro? Dr. Phil, there's a video with Dr. Phil talking to an illegal immigrant. He's interviewing them, and he's like, so are you from here? Are you American? He's like, no. He said, you ain't American, huh? All right. So, who got you here? How did you get here? He said, you Dr. Phil. I said, must see TV, bro. Must see TV. Antonio, how ridiculous is all this? How ridiculous is it?
People care about the wrong, to me, they care about the wrong shit, bro. It's like we care so much, that we feel like somebody's going to take something that's ours. But that's selective history, DJ. How did we get here? This wasn't ours. I'm going to put myself in somebody's position. I see somebody walking and texting. I rob them for their phone. Now, I'm like, do something. Yeah, it's mine now. And I walk off, and now I'm walking and texting, and somebody robs me from my phone.
Yeah.
Now I'm playing victim?
Yeah.
How dare you? I'm calling the police. I'm screaming, kicking, now I want to fight. That phone wasn't mine to begin with, bro. Come on, bro. I don't like it.
And I
don't like
get, and listen, just on a serious note, because I've talked to a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people who voted for both sides. I've had conversations, and I understand that we do need to, and this is being very honest, we do need to know who's coming into this country. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't just be open border. Like, I think we all can agree with that. We can all agree with that. And there are systems in place where, people have to go through the proper channels in order to, become a legal citizen. I totally agree with all of that. And I also agree that there are people that scared, Antonio, like that live in these communities. And then you see people getting raped, or you see people getting jumped. You see these gang members taking over whole complexes and stuff like that. Like, we're seeing stuff like that. We also see, little kids getting abducted and stuff like that. Like, these are actual real things that are happening. So let's be sensitive to that, because that is real. It definitely is. But I think that we have to have a different approach in how we're doing this, how we're deporting people. Why y'all sending ICE to schools, like to elementary schools? I feel like that's a huge problem. Like, if y'all got a list of people that that has raped, murdered, killed, did whatever, go after them like you go after the regular criminals. Y'all starting at the wrong spots. You starting with babies. And that's the problem. That's the major problem that I have with it too. Antonio, what do you think about that?
This is the definition of racial profiling. The pure definition of it. How many times have you left your house without your ID?
Oh, it happens all the time.
And wherever you were going, I bet you still went.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So now somebody pulled you over. Hey, who is you? Hey, you from here? What? What is you talking about? I'm from here. Yeah, I'm from here. Prove it. Damn, I ain't got my ID. Or why do I need to show you? Cool. Put your hands behind your back. Now you out.
Yeah.
It's happening like that.
Yeah.
They're not even giving people the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
You look a certain way, or your English is broken, which this is the number one country
And
for
that's
the
happened.
melting pot.
Yeah.
This is it's in our name.
Yeah.
United. That's unlimited people come here, bro. Come on, dog. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Like I agree with what you said, bro. Go after the mass murderers. But guess what? We got mass murderers here. Go after them too.
That's right.
I ain't seen no immigrant shoot up a school yet.
That's a fact.
Have you? I don't know.
And then they don't.
I don't know
and then
immigrants who cancel people's insurance policies when their house is on fire.
We got the terrorists, right?
I ain't seen that.
But then there's very fine people on the other side.
I ain't seen no immigrants and Bloods and Crips and doing drive-bys. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see all this stuff. Definitely thoughts and prayers to those, families that are being torn apart. It is in the Constitution. If you born here, you American. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But they taking that away, though.
And if that's the loophole that people have had, then shit, America is a loophole. What you mean? Like this? Yeah, thoughts and prayers to everybody out there. If your family is going through something, I know they got a bunch of 1-800 numbers and stuff like that you can call. Also, man, I just want to say it's very sad also that there are kids who, I saw a teacher, she broke down, she was crying. She said one of her students said, I'll see you tomorrow, as he was leaving. And she said, I hope. That's all she can say. She said she can't guarantee it, and yeah, so it's just ugly out there, man. So definitely thoughts and prayers to everybody going through that. We got, like I said, man, it's going to be a lot of rhetoric. It's already started, but it's going to be a lot of rhetoric, a lot of negativity, you know. Don't believe everything you hear, but do whatever research y'all got. That's what I got for that, man. What else you got for us, Sonio?
None last thing I got, man. Happy birthday to my twin sisters, man, Monifa Latifa. And then also my sister had her daughter, my niece, man. So I'm excited for that, man. Excited to meet her and stuff like that. So family's growing, man. The family is growing.
Absolutely. Well, that's all I got for today, guys. This is the A Square Podcast. Again, asquarepodcast.com. Hit us up there. We got some more interviews. We got a lot of things cooking up. So make sure y'all keep it locked right here on the A Square Podcast. Antonio, what do you always tell the people, man?
To the immigrants out there, bro, y'all might be the first ones I'm going to say are exempt from this rule. Go. Don't keep no shoes by. Hey, the shoes going to help you, but get out of here, bro. Don't even. Hey, go. Go, because you never know, bro. Hey, y'all the first exemption, bro. Y'all put y'all put in your exemption. I read it. I went over it. I talked to the team. We're going to give you the stamp of approval. You're the first ones who do not have to keep the shoes by your feet, bro. Get out of here, bro. Do what you got to do. I wish you nothing but the best, man. It's tough, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, bro.
Well, until next time, y'all, this is the A Square Podcast, and we are out of here, y'all. Peace.